Welcome back, everybody. I'm back with those updates on the EIDL, the grants, and the loans. Today is a very important video on the $2 million loan increase caps because just over the last 12 hours, I have received over 1,000 messages in the comments and on my Instagram asking if there's some type of glitch inside the $2 million loan increase portal, the modification portal, because you yourself are not seeing any blue buttons and you're also not seeing any slider bar that could potentially take you from the $500,000 all the way up to $2 million. We're going to address some things here on that. I'm also going to address things on small business and the economy, so stay tuned for those updates as well. Before we get into it, remember to like, subscribe, and join the channel so you get your updates daily. I'm always here for you guys. So let's get into the details. Welcome back, everybody. I'm back today with that lineup on the EIDL, the grants, and the loans. We're going to address some big things around the $2 million loan increase caps. Are they finally here? Is there something wrong with the portals? Yes, no. So many questions are coming into the channel right now. We're also going to talk about small business news and the economy. As we're transitioning away from these things, it's important to make sure you guys stay up to speed with what is happening right now in the economy so you could react and flex your business to keep it growing and climbing in the right direction. Yes, I'm back finally in the studio. I was out on the road for a couple days with my family at the beach, really enjoying life, shopping in some small towns, and also checking in on the economy in those areas. I purchased a lot of short-term rentals in these areas. If you guys are joining me for the first time, my name is Edward Bilder. I'm a financial educator, and I teach you secrets on how you could build yourself passive revenue streams through things like Airbnb. I have a crash course right now found in the description on a mega sale that teaches you some of these secrets on how I build piles of cash over here while I'm sleeping. It just shows up in my bank account each and every morning, and then I go and I invest that back into more real estate. If you guys want to join me in this lifestyle, find me on Instagram and learn how you could partner with me. Simply leave me a comment over on Instagram, and I will message you back and tell you how you could join my Zoom calls Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. All right. I want to get into some big updates right now on the EIDL, the grants, and the loans, specifically on the $2 million loan increase caps, because just over the past 12 hours, oh man, my phone, my phone is really getting a lot of comments right now. I've had to go and turn my notifications back off. It's been a while since I've done that. But just over the last 12 hours, I've received over 1,000 messages asking if there is something going on with the portals as to why you cannot see yourself a blue button or the opportunity to get yourself a $2 million loan increase through the EIDL loan modification process, all right? For those of you who are tuning into the channel for the first time, you may not know it, but this is the channel that many viewers tune into to discover solutions to all of these glitches that might be out there. If there was some type of SBA glitch out there, I've been around here for the past year and supported 3.4 million views across 30,000 subscribers. A very modest number of subscribers. I do appreciate each and every one of you, but 3.4 million views across those 30,000 is something that I'm pretty proud of. So I thank you guys so much for tuning in each and every day and getting your updates right here, okay? Okay, I want to first start out with a backstory here. Many of you are waiting right now for the $2 million loan modifications to finally hit the SBA. They did announce this in the last 2 weeks that it's time. They're going to go from the $500,000 up to the $2 million modifications. The loan increase caps will be raised finally to $2 million, okay? Many of you have been waiting for this, and many of you are eligible for greater than that $500,000. So you are sitting here waiting and waiting for this update to finally come out from the SBA, okay? Now, what we thought was that they were going to clear the backlog first, take down the 600,000 or so out there still stuck in the original queue process, eliminate that backlog, and then roll out the new $2 million loan modification request because, boy, those things can get rather confused and jumbled together, right? So we're finding that the SBA, even though they made statements that they want to clear that backlog and they were going to do so by, mid-August, they have not done so, okay? There is still hundreds and thousands. I'm going to guess there's probably still about 300,000 just because that's what my loan officers that I talk to on the inside tell me. They still see 300,000 actions found inside of their portal to clear that backlog officially, okay? And the denials right now are on the climb, all right? They are climbing at a record speed right now because what's happening is you're going through this automation tool and you're getting yourself this automatic denial. Phone calls are not happening, emails are not happening. You're basically getting a denial and now sent back into the beginning of the line to get back into reconsideration to start this process all over again. Maybe there was something missing like the 4506T or something was possibly missing and they reset you. They want you to go right back to the beginning of the line. I apologize that I have to announce that, but that is what we're seeing as the trend right now. So right now, because all this is happening, the SBA is just trying to release some good PR news, okay, to increase their rating, to boost their rating as the supporter of small businesses. And so they're saying $2 million loan caps are coming out. And of course, we're going to see new eligibility for these loan increases that you could use it on things like federal debts, etc. Okay. Okay, let's get into what happened now over the last 12 hours, okay? I've been getting a lot of messages, over 1,000 right now, on the channel and on my Instagram, asking if there is some type of glitch with the $2 million loan increase. You're saying you don't see a new blue button showing up. You're saying you don't see a slider bar showing up. And you're tuning into this channel right here because this channel is a channel that helps you solve those glitches and helps you find the workarounds to email the SBA or take some type of action. And your blue button will show up and your slider bar will show up and you'll be in the queue for your $2 million loan modification. All right, so you guys are asking me a lot of questions as to what is happening right now. And this is because there's another channel that reports out on EIDL loan increases. Now, I'm not going to discredit this channel in any way. They do amazing things for their people and their viewers and all their subscribers. Fantastic channel, okay? Let me just start by saying that. I'm not against this channel in any way, all right? But the channel posted some images that were edited. It was an illustration to prepare you for the $2 million loan modification increase, all right? These illustrations, because many of you like to skip ahead and you like to go to, say, minute 2 because you know that's when we finally get into the updates, might have missed one very key important detail that the person said, this is for illustration purpose only. I want to prepare you for what you may see, okay? And then he proceeded to say, look, you might see a blue button show up and you might see this slider bar, and the slider bar had $500,000 up to $2 million, and that's why you guys are asking so many questions. And then it showed that he was accepting a $2 million loan modification and that it was showing that it's being submitted. And this has confused so many of you to think that the loan modifications for the $2 million caps are finally here, but you're stuck in some kind of glitch, okay? I'm here to announce you're not stuck in some kind of a glitch right now. That was basically edited images so that that person can prepare you for what you may see when this finally does happen. He's just trying to get you set up and prepared so that you're ready to go and ready to go through a process to accept a $2 million loan modification request, all right? The $2 million caps are not here yet, okay? There is no glitch. I want to announce this to everybody out there who messaged me. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that you alerted me to this and that you sent me to this video to check this out. I do appreciate that you've alerted me to this because it helped me help you guys understand that there's not a glitch right now. It's simply an illustration. And I believe that the $2 million loan caps, this is my belief, that they're coming on September the 1st. That is Wednesday, okay? So I'm believing on Wednesday we will see some big announcement coming from the SBA, whether it's through webinar, whether it's through email, whether some massive email might go out that says you are now eligible to go back in and apply for the $2 million loan increase caps. And I will announce it right here on this channel as soon as that happens. So make sure you become a subscriber, turn on the notification bell. I'm here to help you guys each and every day. Okay, I'm going to shift over now. I want to talk about what's happening in the economy and real estate. And I would like that you all stick around to hear this part because something major just happened over the past 2 days. The eviction ban is finally over. That means now, if you have not paid any of your back rent and you are facing the potential for eviction, within the next 7 or so days, we are going to see filings of evictions happen by the thousands, probably by the hundreds of thousands, reaching the millions, okay? That you could be potentially facing eviction right now, all right? Let me give you some backstory on what actually happened here. Now, originally, the eviction ban ended a few weeks ago, a few weeks back, okay? And the CDC didn't want to see this happen, so they got together with President Joe Biden, and they basically tweaked the rules a little bit, okay? Unconstitutional, yes, has just been ruled that this was unconstitutional, and even Joe Biden himself said it's probably illegal what we're doing right now, but they tweaked the rules and they extended the eviction ban so that you could not be put out of your home. Basically, the CDC saying that it just wasn't safe for this to happen for you to be put out on the streets. And I know we want to have this big battle between tenants and landlords as if the landlords are evil and the tenants are evil and it's, you know, both everybody's faults and they want to point fingers as to who's not meeting their obligations right now. But in reality, the federal government themselves gave out $47 billion to support paying rent over this past year, over these past 18 months. of being inside the pandemic, sent out $47 billion to reach the American people and help them with their rent payments. And only to date, $5 billion has been allocated to anybody out there, primarily because states really took their time in rolling out this process. I mean, it's just been a total mess. It was not put out as a federal program. It was put out for the states to handle it. And the states just did not convert. They did just not do what they were supposed to do to get this money out to the people. And right now, you're sitting on $42 billion that's just sitting somewhere in some bank account and has yet to even reach the American people who really, truly need to see these funds, okay? I'm going to just keep it real here, completely unfair. So after President Biden and the CDC created this revision to extend this program out even longer here, realty groups got together and decided they're going to sue and take it all the way to the Supreme Court to overrule this, basically saying it's unconstitutional. That has just been ruled 6-3 in the Supreme Court to be completely illegal, unconstitutional, and it is now officially over. The eviction ban is officially over. Right now, landlords are more than likely flocking to the courthouse systems right now to file evictions. And over the next 60 to 90 days, we could see this flood of real estate inventory finally hit the market and really start to see transfers in the way the overall real estate game is being played right now, okay? This could be a massive wave of people finding themselves homeless, and also will solidify this Section 8 housing that is needed, okay? Because if you did not get yourself any of that $47 billion to help pay that rent, many of you will be seeking Section 8 as this new method of housing. Now, I've been announcing here on the channel that through my realty group, everybody right now is talking about moving towards Section 8 housing because it's guaranteed payments coming from the government, anywhere between $800 a month all the way up to $1,200 a month, whatever the fair market value is for that particular area. And this is where landlords are heading right now, to see guaranteed payments versus having to take a chance and knowing whether or not the tenant can meet those obligations here in the future. So September right now looks like a massive funnel that we are just pouring problems down, okay? Eviction ban is happening for the month of September, and September 4th we will see unemployment finally come to an end here, where the federal boost will just be no more, okay? So let me know in the comments. I know I talked to many people as I was on my journey, many small business owners, and one of the big things they said that they're having a hard time with was finding people who want to come back to work. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are we heading in the right direction right now, or are we heading with too many major events happening all at once that's going to lead to some big major collapse? Remember, if you are seeking additional revenue streams, you could rush up to the description right now and grab that crash course found on Airbnb. I am finding that the B&B business and the short-term rental business is still moving in a positive direction. So rush up to the description right now, get into the real estate game with a $50 bill in your hand, cash flow in 3 business days through Airbnb, earning an extra $5,000 to $10,000 each and every month. And when you want to scale that process up, obviously you just keep repeating it over and over again and scale and grow to as large as you wish. That course is on a mega sale right now and will end at the end of this month on the 31st. I'm going to end this sale Tuesday at midnight, so rush up there and grab this course while it's still on sale. If you guys want to learn how you could join me in my current B&B business, find me over on Instagram through the description and ask how you could join my Zoom calls Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's going to do it for today, folks. I wish I had better news. I just want to keep it real with you guys and not powder coat this stuff and put a bunch of candy on top. It just doesn't make sense. You guys need to be prepared for what's coming. And so I'm going to be here for you guys. I wish you the best. I'm going to catch you guys all in the next one. Bye for now.